Hi, good evening, everyone. Today we're going to talk about corruption in Africa, and we'll be talking about Cameroon specifically. Cameroon is a country in Central Africa which will be much better off if it wasn't so plagued by the widespread corruption that is so rampant in all sectors of the economy and development. Education is the foundation of all development. To this end, any government must guarantee its youth access to education. In Cameroon, however, you will find a group of these old people who constitute the government and who have studied on scholarship granted to them by the government of their time, and nowadays they have made scholarship their private property. Scholarships are no longer for the deserving, but for the children of members of the government and their friends. Cameroon has only one school for direct integration into administration. That school is called ENAM, which is also the private property of members of the government and their cronies. Access to this school is by competition. But guess what? The result of these competitions always shows the name of the children of members of the government and their relatives only. Same scenario with regard to the inter-army military school, with the only difference here that a few places are left for the children of the poor, children of no names, who are systematically all admitted to subordinate positions and meant to serve as cannon fodder during the various armed conflicts. Thus, all the generals, colonels, captains, and other great titles are the portion of the children of members of the government, and their functions are limited to their offices, where they still divert the war bonuses of the children of no names deployed to different points of wars. The direct consequence of all this is that we end up with notorious incompetent that could barely graduate from high school on their own, and they are in strategic positions, and of course we can expect much from them. It is known that where the road and other infrastructures pass, development will follow. However, in Cameroon, there is no rush to build or develop. You will find some schools that only exist on paper, that only exist in offices, and for which large sums of money have been disbursed. However, physically, these schools do not exist at all, or sometimes just a small building to deceive the people. The roads that are supposed to be highways are tracks. Let's use here the example for the Douala-Yaoundé highway between the two major cities of the country. We're here talking about the political and economic capitals, but also the most important road when it comes to the free movement of goods in the Semek sub-region. This track has been under construction for decades now and has already swallowed up enormous amounts of money and is still not ready for completion. In Cameroon today, you will find hospitals without basic equipment such as incubators or technical platforms. Yet, large budgets are allocated to them every year. In general, the markets are granted to incompetent or sometimes fictitious companies belonging to those in charge of the budget and the management of the country. If I want to be clear here, those in charge, ministers and their kids and their relatives, they will create some fake companies and all the market will be just given to them. The result here is that they don't have to perform, they don't have to deliver the job that they got paid for, and they get no consequences for non-delivery. They cannot be punished because they are a fellow minister child. They are this, they are that. And that's how it goes in Cameroon. Impunity. Moreover, it is known that state revenue comes mainly from taxes. Cameroonian leader would rather exempt large foreign multinationals from taxes. And this is only for their selfish and personal ends. And they will overtax small local business to fill the coffer. What does this do is that they're not getting money where they're supposed to be getting money from, because those large multinational companies were supposed to be the main source of income. But they will let them go free. And of course, there's no money in the coffer. They will come now and over asphyxiate the small local companies, which is just killing the entrepreneurship, killing everything that the large rest of the population can start as businesses or anything else. They're just killing it with taxes. They will kill it for you with taxes. So entrepreneur cannot really survive in Cameroon because they have the concurrence of large multinational companies that don't pay taxes. Now, considering all the above, we can say that corruption is a real calamity in Africa, especially in Cameroon. And beside the corruption, we have the impunity. And that impunity cannot be done. It's a vicious cycle. That impunity cannot be corrected because who will they punish? Will they punish a friend or a child of a friend? No, they cannot. That person that did not perform, that did not deliver, is a friend to a former minister, is a child to a friend, is a this to that, so we cannot punish him. This director of an hospital who just made his own the whole budget of a whole hospital, he cannot be punished because he is that minister child, he is this person brother or son, and so on. That's how Cameroon is ruled. So corruption is just all over the place in Cameroon, and that is the basics of all the problem, all the developmental problems of Cameroon. Thank you for watching this video.